Don't let the cloudy sky behind me fool you. It's actually pretty nice out right now. And the water feels pretty great too. Happy Tuesday, everyone. Speaking of the water, okay, let me get out of there. There we go. I'm out of the water now. Let me get up for a second. There we go. All right. Let me dry myself off real quick. I can just there we go. Should have done this in yesterday's video, but I was too stupid not to. Okay, so let's see. What are my low, my high, and my act of kindness? Well, my low is yesterday was pretty uneventful. Yeah, nothing really happened much yesterday. I mean, I'm enjoying my time up here and it's been very relaxing, but it can also be, a sign of, not much going on up here at the moment. Yeah, it's a wire in my ear. Yeah, sorry. Sometimes when you jump in the water, like water gets up your nose and it doesn't feel very comfortable. Does that ever happen to anyone watching this? Oh, it happened to me. Actually, you know what? I think I'll wear this like a dress. I'll wear this like a nice dress today. How's that? There we go. Ooh, this is a surprisingly comfortable dress. Let me fix my hair real quick. There you go. Wow, this is so easy. Like, ladies, I get why you have like that little mirror. This works brilliantly. My high is, I'll be honest. Okay, so there's this place up here called The Only Place I've driven by for like many years. Yesterday was the first time I legitimately like went there to like get something to eat. And I gotta say, it lives up to the hype. It truly does live up to the hype. So thank you to the good folks of The Only Place. I got what's called what was the name of the sandwich I got? It was basically I think it was the Over Easy. It was like their egg sandwich, it was essentially a bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich. It was pretty good. A little bit small for me, but still pretty good. I had a bunch of wire in my ear. There we go. And my act of kindness was I wired the flowers. So yeah, in terms of my day yesterday, pretty low key, pretty relaxed. We pretty much spent the entire time watching the finishing season 2 of Virgin River, which, yeah, I gotta admit, it's a pretty good show. Actually, speaking of things that look really cool, look at all that seaweed. Look at all that seaweed. Holy cow. It's like everywhere, dude. Man, if I was like a little kid, that would freak me out. It doesn't freak me out anymore, though. Seriously, I have legit video evidence of me literally jumping in there, grabbing seaweed out of there, and pulling it up like this, like a grown man. So there you go. I'm not afraid of seaweed anymore. But seriously, look, like, it's rare it ever grows to that length or to that capacity. I mean, as a kid, it would freak me out. Now it just looks like really cool. I mean, what can I say? You would think that seaweed would last like all year, but when the water gets cold, seaweed dies. So there you go. And it actually has been pretty sunny out. So sun and chlorophyll, and that's probably nourishing the seaweed a little bit. Photosynthesis and everything. So we finished watching the rest of season 2 of Virgin River. Started season 3 yesterday. I'm thinking probably by Thursday we'll probably catch up to where the series is. What, there's like 4 seasons or whatever. Seriously, it takes like an entire day to watch like 10 episodes. It's insane. Oh, I just saw a fish jump. Oh, I missed it. I totally missed it. Darn it. Hold on. There. Sorry, I have a bunch of wire in my ear. Sorry. So basically for breakfast we went to the only place. For dinner we went to this place called the Burgers and Beer, which pretty much is exactly what you would think it is. It's like a place that sells burgers and beer. Yeah, but it is really good. I mean, yeah, I already have like a 13 best places on Keuka Lake to eat, but both only place of burgers and beer are solid. I recommend you try and check them out. I actually got the cowboy burger at the Burgers and Beer. It was like onion petals, barbecue sauce, cheeseburger, less mayo, onion, stuff like that, and pickles. You got pickles. You gotta get pickles. And that was really good. Then we just came back here to watch started season 3 of Virgin River. Now we're like 3 episodes in. And I gotta say, it's a good show. It's a really good show. Anything else of newsworthy as of late? Well, there is one thing, and that is Lizzo is gonna be on Hot Ones this week. Yes, why man great time we gotta be great. Like that's like that Lizzo. And I'm looking up on Instagram because Instagram is where they reveal who the next guest is gonna be. I'm looking at Instagram and I didn't really see much of a hint, just Lizzo is gonna be like the next guest on Hot Ones. And below her picture it says, and pardon the language, it's about damn time. You know what? I can see that being the case. Because in a lot of ways, a lot of people really have wanted Lizzo to be on Hot Ones, for sure. That thought just never really... Seriously, it never occurs to me that literally anyone could be on Hot Ones until it happens. But it did. I mean... From people I had never heard of previously, such as Billie Eilish and David Grohl, to people I have heard of who would never occur to me to be on Hot Ones, like, John Mayer, or people I've always wanted to see on Hot Ones, like Weird Al and Andrew Zimmern. But there we go. When it comes to Hot Ones guests, it's a show that's capable of running the gambit. And having someone like Lizzo on the show is no exception to that. So, okay, I can already make one very wild guess what one of the questions is going to be already right off the bat, because that song I was sort of singing earlier. That song has lyrics like "No man on the Minnesota Vikings." I bet there's going to be a Minnesota Vikings question. I really think there's going to be a Minnesota Vikings question. That would totally fit like the Hot Ones MO in terms of what kinds of questions you see on the show. Wow. I got to take this is like really crazy. Like there's like black clouds like right above me, but you can clearly tell there's like bits of like sun popping out everywhere. It's really cool. Like this is shoe fly, don't bother me. It's like crazy out here. I'm really digging this. It really but for my own accounts, it really is super nice outside, and I really am enjoying my time up here. Right, I was talking about Hot Ones, one of my all-time favorite shows. Right, I'm talking about Lizzo on Hot Ones. So I'm reading the description, trying to think, okay, what questions are they going to ask? And already, I mentioned though, no man on the Minnesota Vikings, like that. And wouldn't it be hilarious? Because she has another song, and again, pardon the language, Yeah, seriously, Lizzo is like a good singer, but man, she has some relatively crass language in her songs. Okay, where was I? Right, I'm talking about questions to the last Lizzo on Hot Ones. I would not be surprised if Sean Evans asked her, like, how are you feeling? And then she says, I'm feeling hot as hell. Yes, that's another song she sings. What can I say? Like, this should make for a very interesting and very, well, actually, there's not really other way to put it. It's going to be a very interesting episode, to say the least. They'll probably ask, like her recommendations for like some of the best things she likes to eat, maybe. I mean, I'm sure that Explain That Graham is going to have her be with some major celebrities and whatnot. That's probably going to be a given. I wouldn't be surprised if like there really is a secret talent that she knows that she's never really shown anyone, but only the people hot ones would have researched that. And so for the last dab, they'll probably make her do something involving that, maybe. I don't know. Again, this is all speculation. We have like over 48 hours until the episode premieres. So again, speculation to go. But that does give me some, although I am thinking right now, because Lizzo, by all accounts, is a huge, big name celebrity who is a singer. And usually when Hot Ones ends a season, they usually tend to end said season with a guest of that magnitude. So, in a way, I wouldn't be surprised if this season of Hot Ones ends this week, which is usually standard fare. Usually August is a month they take a couple weeks off. They did that in 2018. I'm pretty sure they did that at least one other year. So August, kind of par for the course in terms of when, a season ends and when a new one begins. So that could potentially happen. I mean, I'd be interested in seeing if I am correct about this. I mean, usually, if a season ends, sometimes Sean Evans will say, and to close out season, insert number here, we have so-and-so on as our guest today. So, if the season ends, it's likely we'll probably hear Sean Evans say something to that caliber. But that obviously remains to be seen. I mean, this would be, well, excluding the Gabriel Iglesias episode, which personally I think is part of season 18, even though some people would probably say otherwise. We've had 11 episodes of this season of Hot Ones. I think it's 11. 11 or 12. And usually that's how many episodes of a season we have. Sorry. If I sound nasally, it's because, like, I'm still sort of recovering from having water shoot up my nose jumping in earlier. Oh, not when I started the video, but before I started the video. To get myself warmed up by cooling off. It's weird. I tell you what, though, seriously, every time I've started a video jumping in, or every time I, like, jump in this lake, I feel, like, super refreshed. And in a way, I kind of feel as if I feel like I can get through the day, Actually, that sounds like I can't get through a day. Of course I can get through a day. I'm having a wonderful time up here. I mean, the one thing I can't really do is, I know there's a new One Piece manga chapter out. I can't really read it outside because my computer doesn't have a rechargeable battery. And even if it did, reception out here really isn't that bad. It really is not very good, I should say. It really is not very good. And so if I tried to, try to do a manga chapter reaction, the chapter probably wouldn't load on screen, and that would be rather cumbersome. So we certainly don't want any of that. I might do it this week. I mean, I could always do like 2 chapter videos, back to back. I could do that. That would probably work. But I have time to think about it. I mean, it's not like the chapter's going anywhere. I mean, the chapter's going to be, you can read the chapter for like the next 3 weeks. And again, I'm on vacation. I don't want to feel like I'm in any hurry to do anything. Although, speaking of which, I will be heading back up to Sayre a little bit later today. Not for anything important, it is something I have to do, but it's nothing to be concerned with. But, yeah, that's probably going to kill the remainder of the day. And, America's Got Talent's going to be on tonight. That's going to be really cool. Okay, I got this background thing. Hold on. I love how, like, contrasting everything is. Like you clearly see some blue above me, but there's like a whole bunch of like dark clouds, and the sun is like starting to peek out, whatever. I love that. Like, this is like some of my favorite weather up here, and it's perfectly calm up here too. Seriously, like, you're listening to the sounds of nature. And now the sun decides to show up. So I hope y'all liked this video. If you did, leave a like and subscribe. It would do my channel greatly. As always, I am very humble and made this video for all of you guys to watch and enjoy for them. Hope you have a wonderful, wonderful Tuesday. And remember, if you guys want to talk or chat, I'm always going to be here to lend you. Always have your back. Take care and make good choices. 607 all day, baby.